are driving to Mumbai at 5 a.m. in the morning from Pune. Right now my battery is at 95% and the charge is showing good for 409 kilometers. I'm going to come back the same day without charging the car. Let's see how much it goes. So right now it's 5:14 a.m. The battery shows 94%, good for another 406 kilometers. We have been driving for around 10 minutes, roughly 15 kilometers, and my destination is 130 kilometers away. I plan to come back the same day without charging. Let's see how the car holds, and let's see how much the battery holds for that point. The average speed that we will be traveling for will be roughly around 90 to 95 kilometers.
We are testing a new XEV 90 for the range. We are taking the Mumbai-Pune Expressway. I intended to drive at 90-95 km per hour, but as you can see, I'm not able to do that. As for how much weight are we carrying in the car, there are just 2 people in the car right now, and we don't have much luggage. We just have 2 minor handbags, and that's it. That's all the load that car has right now.
We are crossing the first toll at 5:19 a.m. and again right now the battery is at 93%. Expected range 401 kilometer. Ghat section. Right now the battery is at 88%. The range says 428 because हम लोग single pedal drive mode पे चला रहे हैं अभी काफ़ी देर से, and the region is working really good on the Ghat section. It's 5:58 right now. Distance to travel is 79 kilometers. 88% going well so far. We'll keep you updated. It's 7 a.m. right now. We have just crossed Mumbai airport, which is like less than 2 hours for our travel. The total distance traveled I have to figure out, but we have a range of 72% and estimated kilometers 356. So we are doing much better than what I expected. I've been driving on a single pedal mode for mostly since the Ghat section, which is roughly around past 70 kilometers, and the region is working really well. So let's see, once we terminate this journey, we'll calculate how much we actually travel. This is what the dashboard sees right now, and it's sunrise. We have just reached Mumbai in Goregaon. Battery percentage is at 71 and the range shown is 352. Total distance traveled is somewhere around 140 kilometers. We have started from Mumbai. The battery right now is at 70%. The claimed range is 343 kilometers, and the distance that I need to drive will be 145 kilometers. Let's see how much the battery charger shows when we reach home eventually. In city limits I won't be using regen at all, but once I enter the Ghat section of the highways I will definitely put it on single pedal mode. So consider that, and we'll let you know. Take care, bye. We have reached kind of the outside the city limits of Mumbai. The battery is at 66%. The travel distance we traveled was roughly around 28 kilometers, and we have drained 4% battery for that. The distance overall traveled for the car so far is 321 kilometers. So let's see how much it is when we check in next. Also, I've engaged Regen level 4, which is single pedal driving, because I don't expect to brake much here. So I'll be using a lot of single pedal driving from this point onwards. We are just entering the Ghat section. The battery stays at 55%, claim range 271 kilometer. The average speed that we have been driving so far has been more or less like 110, 120, sometime 140. Total driven so far is 378. The distance left is 67 kilometers. I've been driving on the single pedal mode for mostly since the Mumbai outskirts have ended. So the battery is draining fast now. Let's see. Just finished Ghat section on completely single pedal mode. The battery level right now says 46%, and the range so far says 201 kilometer. The distance traveled by the dial is 400 kilometers. We are just 45 kilometers out, so we are pretty much comfortable. We have reached the Talegaon toll. The battery percentage right now is at 41%. The claim range is 181 kilometer. Total driven so far is 424 kilometer. I mean, that's total driven of car, not of this trip. And it says 181 kilometer pending. We are less than around 25 kilometer away from our home, so should be a comfortable ride back. The next update that we'll see will be after the complete trip, and how does the summary look like. We have reached home with 176 kilometer of pending range and 38% of charging. So effectively we have used 62% for Pune Mumbai trip. Total distance travel for that is approx 300 kilometers. The exact number I'll share soon.
Thanks a lot for sticking around. As of 30th March, I have already driven the car 1050 kilometers. I'll be sharing a detailed review soon, and thanks for watching.